My name is Cleveland Brown, and I am here to say. I don't remember. Right back in my hometown with my new family. There's old friends and new friends and even a bear. Through good times and bad times, it's true love we share. And I am back in my hometown.
And my name is Cleveland Brown. Funny show. The best Seth MacFarlane's done.
Welcome to StinkCast Episode O. I am your host, Bryson.
I am your other host, Joshua Thomas.
Welcome to StinkCast. All right.
This home of the stink.
Stink, boys.
All right. So anything we should have gone over the.
Well, first of all, we just want to have a little introductions. We're the Stinky Boys. Bryson, he's Josh, and right now there are 0 listeners because no one knows us. But if we get big, you all will be known as the Wild Hogs.
You'll be sorry.
Yeah, you'll be sorry if you don't listen to us.
You'll be sorry because we'll send a grenade
and kill you.
We'll kill you
if you don't listen.
Yeah, no, straight up, you'll be dead.
I know a few people out there listening to us.
There's a few people out there listening to us, and they'll live, but everyone else dies.
Fucking dies.
Now, back to what you were saying.
Yes, I am. I work at Kroger. Just wanted to throw that out there.
What's Kroger?
It's a grocery store. I know there's one in Kroger.
What kind of grocery store?
They sell groceries.
Hold on, you sell milk?
We do. I'm the milkman.
You're the milkman? How much milk do you sell a day?
A shitload. I turned into a damn psychopath. I was messaging Josh the other day, fellas and gentlemen. I mean, and girls. That
This is 2018. You got to learn
what
to include.
I know. I said ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, 2018.
You did not say that. You said fellas and gentlemen.
What? It's 2018. Girls could be fellas too.
Yeah.
Hear me? Okay. Anyway.
If they want, yeah, sure.
Yeah, some old asshole bought 12.
But you're forcing that upon them.
Well, ladies, you want to be called fellas or not? Let us know.
You can't ask them that. That's so passive aggressive. Anyways, go back to the milk store.
Okay, so I was back there, listening to music, and then I see some old asshole. He grabs a gallon of 2% milk, and 2% milk it's the blue milk if you didn't know, and that sells. That's quite the hot
blue
commodity.
Milk.
The blue top milk, like they have a blue top.
Oh, blue top. You just said blue milk.
Oh, well, you know what I meant.
I thought colored blue.
Anyway,
I have color blue milk.
Okay, it's blue top milk. All right, so I'm back there, and he grabs the 2% black milk. Fuck, blue milk, and then black milk. That's a pretty good little real artist. Have you ever heard of him?
Black milk? No, I have not.
He's not bad.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the story.
Yeah.
It's not really much of a story, but he bought he grabbed the milk, and I'm already mad enough. Well, you asshole! I'm tired of people getting milk. It's already getting low. I'm having to fill it up, and then he grabs 2 more. He grabs like a handful, like just 2. And I'm like, all right, fuck this guy. I'm about to beat his ass. And then he grabs 3 more at once. All right, oh hell no. And then he grabs another 3, and then another 2, and then just for the hell of it, he grabs one last one. And by that point,
why do you need so much milk?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. By that point, I was seeing red, and I was messaging you at that point, and I know I sounded like a damn psychopath. All right, let's read these messages live on the StinkCast.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, read those messages.
All right, and just for the audience to know, these weren't jokes. I was pissed. I remember, I was mad. All right. And this is how I'm like, because usually when I'm by myself, I'm like I'm always muttering, these fucking assholes, these fucking animals. Look how much goddamn milk.
You're not helping your image at all.
Well, hey, any dairy guys out there? We can relate.
But hold on, like you introduced yourself. This is the first thing anyone's hearing of our podcast, and all they know about you right now is you sell milk and you're a psychopath.
Anyway.
That's all they know. They just got introduced to you, and that's what they know.
Hey, they don't
You
know
sell
anything
milk.
about you yet.
They don't know anything about me, but I don't have much to tell.
You do. You're a very interesting boy. Anyways,
I'm Josh.
yes. He's 21.
I'm 21 years old.
I'm
allowed
18.
to drink and smoke. He's 18.
I'm a young
Yes,
boy.
he's a little boy compared to me. I'm kind of his mentor. I taught him everything he knows. I was expecting you to jump in and say that's not true.
He introduced me to Tobuscus.
I didn't. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I did.
You
actually.
did. You remember your PS3?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I did. I introduced him to Tobuscus a very long time ago. It was a different time, different YouTube. But anyways.
Okay. Anyway, all right. So I'm starting up the messages. All right. So I'm just like, I send fucking asshole just bought like 12 gallons of milk. I want to punch his fucking face in. And then Josh over here says, milk. and I just say strangle. And fucking animals need to be put down. And that was it until 10:30. I said, God, I told you I turned into such a psychopath at work.
See, one thing you may learn about Bryson, he has marble for brains. He has little marbles in his brains, move around in his brain, make him dumb. So you gotta take some time with him.
Yeah, but bear with me.
Bear with him. He's marble brain boy.
Okay,
brick for brains. Any one of those you want to say? Brick for brain, rocks in his head, anything.
Moron.
Moron. Dumbass.
Idiot. Dumb son of a gun.
Slept on head.
Autism.
Autism.
Which my teachers freshman year legit thought I was autism.
They thought you were autistic.
I knew as soon as I said it. I was like, anyway. Some introductions. More introductions. Yeah, y'all are known as the Wild Hogs. I'm John Travolta Wild Hog. He's Tim Allen Wild Hog.
Ride it till you die it. Rock on.
Rock and roll. Born to be wild.
Hell yeah. Riding down the highway to hell.
We're badass bikers from hell.
If I had the options to go up the stairway to heaven or the highway to hell, you best believe I'm taking the highway to hell all day.
We love Diet Sam's Cola, just like our buddy
Diet
Undertaker. Diet Sam's Cola.
But not this new Undertaker, not this fake.
No.
Trying to be something he's not, because he knows at heart Undertaker's a badass biker.
Badass biker, devil with an attitude.
Makes him sound like a teenager with angst. Devil with an attitude. That sounds like an anime.
Ooh.
Devil with an attitude. Because there's this one anime I've never watched. I've always only seen the title of it. It's called The Devil's a Part-Time Worker.
I've heard of that. It has him as a burger flipper.
I guess. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I've only been scrolling through Netflix and I see the little thumbnail and the title.
I've seen it on.
But the devil...
Jason Callan is our hero.
Jason Callan on YouTube.com. Look up Jason Callan. Watch it. Kick back. Grab a Sam's Cola, a nice bag of chips. Sit back and watch a few videos. Go on a journey through Jason Callan's
self-discovery.
Yeah. No, you'll love it. Watch the Bob's Burgers.
Butt shake.
Whatever it's called. Watch that. Have a good laugh. It's just good vibes. Good channel,
vibes
good
only.
man.
No hate, good vibes only.
Yeah, no, he's the best man I've ever met. I've never met him. I hope to meet him.
On Twitter. He follows your boy on Twitter. He doesn't follow Josh.
He doesn't follow me on Twitter, no.
My personal goal with Stinky Boys, at least one of them at least, and I'm going to need y'all's help. I want to get sponsored by Hungry Howie's.
That's never going to happen, though.
So tweet at them. Harass them. Show up at Hungry Howie's locations with signs, and then boycott them till they sponsor me.
I don't think they're gonna sponsor you that way. Also, it'd be like, what, 5 people? There's 5 people that we can probably know are listening at this moment.
Yes.
So it's like
one of y'all 5. Come on. No, I'm talking about.
We won't say any names.
We gotta grow the hogs.
Who's gonna do it? We can't say any names, but out of the 5 people that we know are listening, you know who you are. Well, anyways, I'm Josh.
I'm
Never
Bryson.
got to properly introduce myself.
Okay. All right, go on.
I'm Josh. I'm a 21-year-old man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't smoke. Smoking is bad.
Bad.
I drink occasionally because I just turned 21. Also, you know, I do a little music here and there, a little music every now and then. Do a little bit, and now I'm doing this podcast, and that's about it. That's like the story.
That's it. And tell them a little bit about how your plan to kill someone.
Kill someone.
Yeah.
All right, listen. I have a plan to kill XXXTentacion.
Yes.
I went by the name Sad exclamation point, like the actual exclamation point, not sad exclamation point spelled out. And that was my name for what, like about a year? And all of a sudden, XXXTentacion comes out with a brand new what was it, mixtape album?
I don't fucking know.
I'm not sure, but he comes out with a new project, I guess. And one of the songs is just straight up my name, straight up sad exclamation point. Now I gotta change my name because if I keep it that way,
You know what someone told me today? Because I was telling someone. They said you should have copyrighted sad, and then you could have sued his ass and made so much money.
I could have. I would beat him to the punch. But I gotta say, my name wasn't completely original. I did steal my name from someone first. It was Donald Trump. I stole my name from Donald Trump in the tweets. He always ends his tweet with like like one word exclamation point.
Yeah.
And one tweet had sad, and I'm like, I'm gonna use that as my name, and I did.
Okay.
So my idea is not entirely original either, but
still,
that's different. X. And who likes XXXTentacion? Like who? His last album was a stinker. Maybe I smelled it. Stinky, like Stinky. Like
I know we're the
like
Stinky
bad.
Boys, but that was some stink.
Yeah, no, that was like that was rank.
Was.
We're the Stinky Boys. That was rank.
That was shit.
That's what was it called? 17.
What?
It was called 17, right? The mixtape or album, whatever he wants to call it.
I have no clue.
I don't care. It was.
I don't care enough. Yeah.
Yeah. No one likes XXXTentacion.
No.
Everyone likes sad exclamation point.
I get it's You have what?
I have a track.
100 views.
100 views. Try like 500 on one track.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 500. About 500 now. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I did a Boy Pablo cover on there. Go
check him out, fellas and girls.
Well, they can't because I'm gonna be changing my name probably right after this. So I'll say what it is eventually whenever I change it, and then you can go check me out. Sure. But anyways, what should we talk about? Like what is there in the? Where should we grab at?
Gotta talk about some movies.
Now that we got the introductions out of the way and everything, I guess they got some kind of
long-winded. They know a little bit about us now. Let's talk.
Yeah, they know you're dumb, and they know I'm really cool, musician.
And let's talk about some movies.
He's not dumb. I'm joking. I'm just joshing around with him. Movies.
Movies.
Like what? Oh, I got one.
Go.
Black Panther.
Loved it.
All right, so as a critic self, you consider yourself a movie critic.
I do.
Not really. What would your critic rating be for Black Panther if you could give it a real critic rating right
Honestly,
now?
Not like a meme or anything.
Yeah, like what's your honest rating?
Are we doing out of 10 or like ABC?
10. We're not doing ABCD.
6 at the most.
6 at the most. That's a little generous, in my opinion.
I would personally give it a 5. But I
would give it about a 5 too. Now I tell you, I have nothing against
Don't we're not even gonna appease that dumbass like you racist. There's I'm not that bullshit. We're not doing that bullshit. It was just a mediocre superhero movie. There's nothing special about it. Don't give me that you're white and you won't understand it. It's It's a mediocre movie. There's nothing. It was okay. Like, it wasn't bad. It was okay. It wasn't great.
It was okay?
It was okay.
You think it was okay? What? I fell asleep in Black Panther.
Okay, I'm saying okay as in, like, that's as best as I'll say. It was okay. I'm never going to watch it again.
Was snoozing, snoring in Black Panther.
I was too, until my gut busted out of my side because I was laughing so hard at that sister kid. What are those? I cannot wait. All right, I'm not even joking. I'm calling it. Shuri, I think that was her name. She will dab at Thanos.
Whoa.
I'm calling
That would be so cool if she dabs at Thanos.
That would be very badass. I'm calling it.
If all right, everybody, if girl character from Black Panther dabs
I think her name was
Shuri,
because I did some professional research for the podcast. I knew we were going to talk about her. And Shuri, yes. Shuri, a dumb name, I know. Shuri.
All right, so if Shuri dabs at Thanos, you have to pay Bryson $1 million.
Yes, yes, you will have to.
And since we can't hear your end, since you can't, you said
hear yes. They agreed.
We're gonna assume that you're agreeing to the deal. And if she dabs at Thanos, you have to give him $1 million.
And legally. If he doesn't dab at Thanos,
you have to give him $4 million.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Now we're raising the stakes here. Like, I'm a little scared right now because now I'm like, do I get $1 million or $4 million?
Yeah, and you have you legally have to give him the money.
You have to.
You agreed to the deal.
I will sue your ass if you don't. You're going to jail.
You're going to real prison if you don't give him the money when the movie comes out.
I will call Kane and he will drag your ass to the fire depths of hell, brimstone, and you will burn. I said that.
You
weird,
will,
but yeah, they get the point. They don't want to fuck with me, and they don't want to fuck with Kane. So just pay me my fucking money. I don't want to fuck with. Nobody wants to fuck with Kane.
Now listen. Speaking of Infinity Wars, they recently announced who's getting the most screen time in the film. I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. Is them saying who gets the most screen time a spoiler?
That is a weird thing for them to reveal, but I don't know. I don't guess so.
It is a weird for them to reveal, but they did reveal it nonetheless.
So I mean, if they revealed it, then it's not a spoiler.
I guess not. But the what they revealed is the people with the most screen time, and I find this interesting, is Thor and Thanos. Those
Stinky
two characters have the most screen times. Thor, I haven't seen Ragnarok, but I hear it's a pretty good film.
I hear it's good, but I don't know. Bucky. I know Bucky won't get the most, but he better have some solid screen time.
He'll probably have some pretty good screen time.
But he better he better not be like. Did you see the end credits for Black Panther?
I after I woke up and it was on the end credit scene. Yeah, I watched it.
Well, you saw how like
I rubbed the Mr. Sandman came and sprinkled some sand in my eyes, and I woke up and I was
a little crusty.
I did a little yawn. I went, and I was like, it's on the end credit scene. I was watching it, and I fell back asleep because it was just as boring as the rest of the film.
Yeah, but at the end, Shuri's like, I don't remember. She's doing something stupid, and then she looks in the tent. Out comes Buck E, yawning, and then says something, and then
Buck E. Well, you say it like his first name's Buck and his last name starts with an E, so everyone calls him Buck E.
But anyway, so I'm like, Infinity War better not.
Schmidity War.
Infinity War better not have them like being the subplot of them together and like Bucky having to protect Shuri. Oh, and you know they're gonna do some dumb shit where Bucky's about to dab. Here comes badass Shuri with her dabbing on Thanos. And then
dabbing, whipping, and name. Nene hitting the Quan on Thanos.
Okay, so you already know what happens if he doesn't or does dab, but if she also whips, you have to give Josh $12 million. If she nays, you have to give him $7 million. But if she whips and nays, you have to give him $27 million. In addition to my money too.
And again, that's it. You legally have to give
you accepted. Thank you for accepting it. I mean, honestly, it's kind of a ridiculous bet because it's a lose-lose for y'all. But thank you for accepting it. Like,
Yeah, no, we appreciate it because it's a fun competition.
Yeah, I mean,
you go to see the film.
I mean, I'm so excited. I don't even care that much about Infinity War, but I'm getting money either way. So thank y'all.
I'm not getting money either way. She either has Dab or Nene for me to get money, but she'll probably do it.
Yeah, I mean, so worst case scenario, I get money, and you don't. Best case, we all get money. But I mean, shut up. Worst case, I get money, but maybe I'll split some with you to better the channel. We'll get some good ass mics, and I'll buy you a house so you can live in Kentucky.
I don't want to live in Kentucky.
Why? That was a real why.
I love how that was real.
That was a genuine why.
That was a real why. I felt it.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to live in Kentucky. I've lived in Florida my whole life. I have friends here in Florida.
Well, move them up here. We got enough money.
No, they don't want to live in stinky old Kentucky.
What's wrong with stuck Cuck?
You tell me, what do you have to do in Kentucky?
For one, we call KFC FC, which is kind of cool.
Tell me for real.
We have Piggly Wiggly.
What can you do? For real, what can you do in Kentucky?
What can you do in Florida?
You can go to Busch Gardens. You can go to Universal Orlando.
You can go to beach.
You can go to Disney World.
Beach Bend. You can go
to any beach. There's beaches everywhere.
Fuck a beach.
There's places everywhere in Florida. Orlando's just a hub.
Bowling Green's a hub.
But why would you want to go to Bowling Green after
the I live
Bowling
in
Green massacre talk?
All right. We just had a moment of silence for the Bowling Green city. Fuck, why am I talking?
Just a moment of silence for all the dead Bowling Green massacre.
I mean,
participants.
That's still it's kind of a sore subject, so I don't appreciate you joking about that.
Yeah, I apologize. I took it to a personal place.
Yeah, and I kind of
I mean, here in Florida, we're no strangers to tragedies.
I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm gonna let y'all inside our recording session. We edited out a part. But that was just because I was telling off Josh. I was cursing him out a little bit. It's like, dude, you fucking asshole. Bowling Green Massacre was a serious thing. And my uncle got shot. I mean, he's okay, but, he has a limp in his leg, and he still hasn't quite gone over that. So it's kind of a sore subject. But it's fine. It just, Josh knows not to bring it up again. I'm sorry for those that are offended. Please don't leave a mean comment. We apologize. We will never be offensive ever again.
I should be the one apologizing because I'm the one that said it.
Yes.
I truly and sincerely apologize from the bottom of my heart for all involved with the Bowling Green Massacre. It won't happen again. It was a slip up. I wasn't thinking about it. I should be reflecting on some of the tragedies here in Florida, like the Pulse nightclub shooting, the horrible recently Parkland shooting here in Florida, just these big tragedies. So we should take this time to reflect and, learn to bite our tongues at serious issues like the Bowling Green Massacre.
All right, well, that was enough serious for one episode. So let's just get back to the goofs and the laughter. Wild Hogs. All right, y'all are
Hogs.
Y'all are called the Wild Hogs. And to be a member of the Wild Hogs, you have to 1, be subscribed to us. 2, buy our merch. But 3, and most importantly, you have to like the movie. So all of y'all, it's on Netflix. Yeah, we watched it on Netflix. Go on Netflix and watch Wild Hogs. And for an hour and 37 minutes, you will
be in pain from laughing.
Laughing. You will laugh your ass off.
Oh yeah, no, you will.
You will laugh your ass off. You got Tim Allen being fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, he's awesome in the movie
too.
Look. I just want to say something real quick. Now we are building this movie up to be haha funny, side-splitting comedy. It's not just that. It's an awesome action film as well.
Oh yeah, and it's wholesome. Hanks.
It's wholesome. Tom Hanks. Boy, I wish.
Hey, boy howdy. Anyway, Tim Allen, he's not only a badass biker with an attitude. He's a family man. He makes time for his family. They all love him. He loves them.
Definitely. and he gets this one time to go off with his friends, go on a little biker road trip with him and his buds. John Travolta's character gets up to no good at a biker bar. They go to this. Okay, look, I'm getting ahead of myself. They drive to this biker bar.
Oh yes, tell him this. The one kind of flaw, but it's not really a flaw. It's just a tiny little nitpick we have with the film. Just go on.
If it's what I'm thinking, you're thinking about. So John Travolta, they come to the gang, the Wild Hogs. They come upon this they come upon this biker bar on their road trip.
John Travolta says the iconic line.
Now this is a real biker bar.
Yes, well you'll hear us quote that quite often.
That's a great quote.
That's where it comes from.
It's one of those all time, those top 10 movie quotes of all time lists.
Yes.
You got I'm here to chew ass and smoke cum.
And then
it's right up there with those.
Yeah. And then I'm Jack Nicholson. And then I mean not that. Here's. Anyway, go on. Let's tell your story because they're all dying on the edge of their seats.
No, I know. I don't mean to go in anticipation. Yeah. So John, the gang, the Wild Hogs, on the middle of the road trip, run across a biker bar. Walk in. John Travolta says, I believe it's John Travolta's character, or is it Tim Allen's character?
Which one?
I can't at the moment. I can't remember which one it is.
That does the.
That says the quote. The iconic quote.
No, that's John.
Are you sure that's John?
Yes, I know that for sure.
Well, if you're sure, I believe you. John Travolta walks in and he goes, "Now this is a real biker bar," and it is. It's a real biker bar. And they sit down, everyone's giving them these weird looks, even though they're bikers as well.
Badass bikers. And then some ass Ray Liotta's character starts giving them a hard time for no reason
Ray
at all.
Ray Liotta from what's that film? Goodfellas. From Goodfellas, yeah.
I mean,
you may know him.
It's not as good as Woodfellas. I mean,
Woodfellas. That's a movie all on its own. I'd love to see Woodfellas. That sounds like the porn equivalent to Goodfellas. Woodfellas.
Gay porn. Yeah, that's the gay porn. Woodfellas. Anyway,
what was that? What was that? Did you just swallow like a cork? Sound like you just swallowed a big cork. I imagine your neck elongated and like you took a drink of water or something, and you could hear it go all the way down.
Anyway, go on. Whew.
Okay, so they come into this biker bar. Ray Liotta comes up to him and goes, "Hey, guys." Well, at first he's not mean to him, I guess.
Now he plays with them. He kind of playful.
Toys with them. He's doing that. Actually, his character kind of reminds me of the Joker from the Dark Knight movie, Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight movie, because the Joker, he's such an evil force. But
Jack is too.
He likes to play. He likes to play.
That was his name, Jack, I believe.
Yes. So he comes in here and he's toying with them at first. He's not really like ready to harm them at first. He's kind of playing around with them, and he asked I can't remember the character's name, but he asks if he wants to trade bikes with him.
Oh, you're talking about William
agrees.
H. Macy's character? I think his name was Dudley.
Yeah. Dudley?
Dudley.
Dudley or Dougley?
Dudley.
Dudley, like the Dudley Boys?
Yes.
Anyways, he asked Dudley. Jack asked Dudley.
Yes.
That doesn't sound right at all. Dudley?
Hold on. Let me Google this.
You should have had this information ready from the get-go. You're so
I'm
sloppy.
pretty sure his name was Dudley. It is
Dudley.
I'm just looking it up. Dudley Frank.
Okay, fair enough. That doesn't sound right. It's not ringing a bell in my brain. But okay, Dudley it is, I guess.
I just see Wild Hogs Dudley loses it clip. Anyway.
He does lose it, but so Jack asked Dudley if they want to trade bikes, and Dudley definitely agrees to do that.
Yeah.
And they walk outside, but the bike he offered actually has no wheels and it's like a piece of crap. And Dudley's like, "Well, no, I don't want this." And he goes, "Well, too bad." And so they leave. They give him a sidecar. No, he's nice enough to give him a sidecar. Jack gives him a sidecar.
Oh yeah. He's a bit of a sweetie.
So yeah, he did steal their bike, but at least he gave him a sidecar so he didn't have to walk all the way. or like ride on the back of some other wild hog motorcycle. So they get a little down the road and they kind of stop, and John Travolta's like, no.
John Travolta's like, hell no. We are badass bikers. We don't have to take this.
Yeah. And they're like, you're being crazy. Let's just go. And he's like, no. Let me take care of this. So he goes, sneaks back without the gang. He sneaks back. And what he does
is badass.
He gets like, or no, what he does is he leaks all their gas.
He clips their like. He clips
their gas lines. The gas goes on the ground. He gets Dudley's bike out of there.
He rides like a bat out of hell.
And somehow it catches on fire. How did it catch on fire? Because he didn't light it on fire.
Because it was the gas. No, it was because Jack, remember, threw the cigarette? He walked outside and threw the cigarette. And then just
that's right. Yeah. So it catches all the bikes on fire except for Dudley's, because John Travolta's currently riding like a bat out of hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he comes back, and
here comes our problem.
I guess, here comes the problem with the film. He comes back to the boys, and instead of saying
the badass truth,
instead of saying like, hey, like, how'd you get the bike back? Like, oh yeah, I blew up their whole biker bar.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of saying that, he says, I walked in and threatened to sue them.
Like a lame son of a bitch. But John Travolta isn't a lame son of a bitch. The Wild Hog's not.
Usually the story you make up is far more interesting than what usually happened. But this case, what actually happened was cooler and more interesting than the story he made up.
Yeah.
It doesn't make much sense. Like,
it's
if he wants to look cool.
Hair scratcher. But who are we to question this movie?
Yeah, no. Besides this, that little
movie is
scratch,
perfection.
Because, like, if it wasn't for that, movie would be a 10 out of 10.
But
because of that, I have to knock it down to a 9.9 out of 10.
Yes.
Just for that fact alone.
Just that small fact. It's still...
And I want to give it a 10 out of 10 so bad. But that one thing just kind of it kind of irks me every time I watch the film.
Yeah.
But,
as a bonus, you see their butt, don't you? You see their butt. You see Tim butt. I know you see Dudley butt.
You do see some butt in the film if you're interested in that. Yeah. If you ever want to see Tim's old
Which I am.
But we don't want to say anymore. Don't say any more about the film.
No more spoilers.
We're giving them a taste. We're giving them a taste so they get excited and they want to watch it.
You know, if we don't recommend it, but if we would perfectly understand it if you paused our podcast right now, boot up Netflix, watch Wild Hogs, but once you do, remember to come right back. Continue the episode.
All right, now let's be silent. Let's be silent for the people that are leaving to go watch Wild Hogs right now. All right.
So welcome back. That was funny as hell, wasn't it?
That was amazing. Best film you've ever watched. How's your side feeling right now?
I'm sorry. We apologize. We know it's a hurting right now. We know
we know you're sweating.
Yeah. You know, your side. I'm still recovering. Like, my side still hurts a little bit. Oof.
Really? Mine does too, actually. Like, now that I think about it, it does kind of hurt. Because I watch it usually every day.
Yeah, me too.
At least once a day. And laugh.
My ass off.
Because there's some really funny in it.
Yeah. But again, we're not giving any more spoilers for those of you that, for some reason, didn't go watch the film, like we said. But anyway.
We gave you plenty of time.
Yeah, we gave you enough time. But anyway.
Eddie Murphy, the actor, the myth, the legend, the donkey.
The man.
Grade A actor.
He's very good.
An very American sweetheart.
He is. He's
a legend. I think I already said that. He's a legend
in the business.
And a funny man.
But we have a theory about Eddie. Tell them about our theory.
No. Okay, look. So Eddie Murphy, amazing actor. He's been in such hit films. So many hit films, like 1,000 words.
And imagine
that's all that can really come to mind at the moment.
But the best of all,
Daddy. Let's say it at the same time. You ready?
Okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Daddy.
No, on the count of 3. Okay, I go to 3, and then we both say the title of the film. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Daddy Daycare.
Daddy Daycare.
Daycare. All right, let's restart it.
All right. Come on.
Now let's do my countdown, because 3.
Okay, do your countdown.
2, 1. Daddy Daycare. Okay,
there, perfect.
There we go. Daddy Daycare.
Fan. All right, look.
That's a funny ass movie right there.
Wild Hogs is a 9.9 out of 10. Daddy Daycare, I have no problems with. It's a 10 out of 10 film.
10 out of 10.
That is perfection. Like, there's nothing in that film that I can think of that would bring it down.
There's some laughs, there's some tears, but there's also some scary. Like,
there's some scares.
There's some scares.
I rewatched this film recently.
Yeah, me
with
too.
My good pal Bryson here.
Yes, that's me.
And
we came to a conclusion.
As a kid, let me just explain this. As a kid, I watched this movie, had a blast, laughing,
at that fat
crying,
guy, the friend.
Yeah, getting hurt, and the kids are so crazy and running around and causing mayhem for Eddie and the gang. And as a kid, I'm cracking and just laughing all night long while I watch my VHS copy of Daddy Daycare. And then I watch it recently
with me
and Bryson here, and I kind of got a different feeling.
Yeah, I did too.
Kind of had a little sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah,
and not in a bad way.
Just interesting.
Watching it from the angle of an adult gives this film a whole new
sheds a whole new light on it.
Yeah, a whole new light. Like, this is a whole new film when you watch it as an adult. So, we came to the conclusion Eddie Murphy's character in Daddy Daycare is a serial killer.
Yes.
Sounds crazy, right? But when's the last time you watched Daddy Daycare?
Since you were a kid.
If the answer isn't in the last 3 years,
time for a rewatch.
You don't know what we're talking about. And yeah, time for a rewatch. Pop it in. It's on Netflix, I think. Sit back with a pail of popcorn and a nice soda pop, something, and watch the whole movie, from front to back, and tell me, and sit here and tell me.
Tell us to our face.
Weird.
To our
if you tell
face.
me that we're lying to you,
then get the fuck off our channel.
I'm gonna be angry. All right? Because I don't like when people come to me and lie. Because you know damn well.
No goddamn well.
There's something wrong with Eddie Murphy in that role. He's acting a little suspicious, a little scary, and quite frankly, a little spooky.
And quite frankly, also, you can't really blame him. Dude has it rough.
You can't really blame him. Yeah, no. He had it rough. His kids go into this, fancy pants private school.
Mm-hmm.
He has this job who won't give him a break. He's trying to get the next breakthrough, but he can't because he's trying to make kids' food healthy.
Yes.
But fun at the same time. But the only product that's successful in making the money is the unhealthy chocolate, sprinkles and Fruit
Loops.
Yeah, your normal
bullshit.
Sugary cereal. And Eddie Murphy's over here trying to make a nice, healthy snack for children, and he's not getting anywhere. The guy his heart's in the right place, and he's trying so hard, but he can't do it. So what he does, he takes up the daycare system, a daddy daycare. He starts up his own daddy daycare. Him and his friend, who could be related to John Goodman. Probably. In some way, shape, or form, I'm sure. What's his name? Do you know his name?
Jeff Garlin, I think. I think that's his name.
Jeff Garlin? He's probably been in a sitcom before.
Yeah.
That you've subconsciously watched at one point in your life. He looks like he could be.
I mean, no disrespect.
John
but
Goodman's
he looks like
cousin.
A discount John Goodman. No disrespect.
He looks like a discount John Goodman, and I love me some God. I almost called him God Goodman, because in my mind, John Goodman is God.
Is God himself, yes.
I watch Roseanne all the time, because Roseanne, John Goodman, funny. But in Daddy Daycare, there's a few scenes that are a little questionable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's just too many scenes that are too iffy, something is wrong.
I don't know about that, yeah.
And I think it was the whoever was writing the script, I think this was the plan from the beginning, was to have this dual layered film. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, like, the kids can go and laugh their little butt off, but the adults
are scared shitless.
You know, because adults at this point are a little smarter. You know, like kids, you know, they see it at face value. But adults are able to interpret it and
dig in deep.
Dig in deep, yes.
And they see something truly horrifying and truly shocking, making Daddy Daycare more of a horror film in my eyes than it is a comedy.
Yes, I agree. I wholeheartedly agree.
So what I say is, after you watch Wild Hogs, which some of you already did, and thank you for watching it. So we're going to give you a little more silence right now so you can go watch Daddy Daycare now. Mm-hmm. All right? Right now. Okay, that should be enough time.
That should be enough time.
We
Still not done?
Generous.
All right, we'll give you one more second.
Okay.
Yeah, see, you see what I mean now. Y'all see what we're talking about.
There's something off.
Iffy about it.
It's like, you know, when you drink milk and you can't tell if it's like at that point where it's like
2 days expired. It's 2 days expired, and you're like, you take a risk, then you drink it, and you're like, is it? Like, you can't really tell. Like, you say,
like it tastes fine, but in the back of your mind, you're like, is it spoiled, or is that just my mind telling me it's bad?
Yeah.
Like that's what this film will give you if you watch Daddy Daycare, which you have. You know what we're talking about, and if you don't, you're lying. You're actually just lying.
A straight up goddamn liar.
And we don't appreciate liars.
We do not.
If you believe us,
we love God.
If you believe this theory, can you go in the comments right now and put, we believe the Eddie Murphy serial killer
theory, yes.
Theory is true. And if you put that we believe the Eddie Murphy serial killer theory is not true, I'm going to kill you.
You're right. But hey, if you say it, we believe it, we will like and heart it. So there you go.
Yes, we will like and heart it. But if you don't, if you disagree, I'm gonna come and kill you. That's not a joke.
Like, we're gonna take turns. He'll kill the first guy. I'll kill the second, and then we'll tag team the third guy. And it's not
a joke.
No, we're not kidding. Joking. We're not kidding.
Because if you, there's too many liars in this.
Yeah, and I mean.
And if you say you don't believe it, you're lying. There's no way around it.
The guilty, you know, getting damn sick and tired. Like, the world's kind of a shit place right now. We don't have room for any goddamn liars.
No, definitely not.
No.
Now that we got that out of the way, most of you should believe us, because after hearing that, I'd be pretty scared.
Yeah.
So tell the truth, and we'll all have a good time.
Yeah, see, it's a good time here at StinkyCast. Just don't fucking lie.
No, don't lie. That's the one rule we have here at StinkyCast. No liars.
No liars allowed.
No liars. No liars. And hackers. No hackers.
No hackers. You can be bikers.
No one.
We love bikers. Badass bikers.
Any time of the year.
In fact, if there's one badass biker here, invite your badass biker friends.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Who's to say you can't watch? Who says bikers can't enjoy a nice podcast while riding the open roads?
Exactly.
No one. No one said.
Is there even a biker podcast?
Is there a biker podcast?
That's an untapped market. That's an untapped market.
Just some bikers on the open road talking,
shooting the shit.
That'd be you know what? I would love to watch that podcast because they probably have a lot of life experiences to share.
Dude, you know, I've seen some shit.
Oh yeah, like aliens and like UFOs and stuff, because they're always on the road. So I'm sure they've seen at least 10 or 12 UFOs and or alien men. I'm sure they have, and I'm sure an alien has tried to ride a motorbike. Like, I'm sure one of them was like, let him on his motorcycle to ride.
Yeah. You know what? If you have let an alien bike ride with you, an alien bike, what the hell's wrong with you? If you've let an alien ride on the bike with you, then message us and we will have you on the podcast.
We will believe you because there's no liars.
No,
so if
exactly.
You tell us that you rode on a motorcycle with an alien, I believe you. I don't care if anyone else doesn't believe you. I'll believe because you're telling the truth.
You know
this is the one rule we have: no liars. So if you tell us you did that, it's true. We believe you. Don't be scared to tell us the truth. The government can't reach you here. I got to burp. Hold on. I don't want to burp on the podcast.
You know I'm keeping this in, right?
No. This is not staying in.
gold. This is good.
No, because it went away. The burp went away. The dang burp is gone.
I'm keeping this on there. You know what? You know I am. What do you think I am?
Why would you keep this?
Editing guru? Shit, I'd be lucky to even release this.
About to do a burp. This is me about to do a burp, and then it doesn't happen. If you put it in now, it's just gonna be.
But see, no, look. Now we're having to cut out like 2 minutes now, so we might as well keep this in.
Why?
Because we're still in silence mode.
People were anticipating a burp if they were listening, and it didn't happen.
I know they're a little pissed off, but they're pissed off at you, not me.
Making me a liar.
Hey,
making me break the one rule we had.
I'll burp for you.
Go ahead. All right. I guess that fixes the problem.
Yeah. There you go. See, I'm sorry, y'all. Josh is kind of a little nervous right now.
Yes, no. I just don't want to. We have one rule. Don't be a liar. And yes. I said I was going to burp, and I didn't.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You've apologized.
Okay. Anyways.
We will grow, Wild Hogs. We will grow.
Sure, if you say so.
What? Why are you supposed to agree? Ass.
Yeah, no, definitely we'll grow. We got it all, right?
Got the looks.
What's not to... You said that with such a snarky... You said that so confidently.
Yeah. What? You don't feel... We got the looks.
We got the looks. We're the hottest men you'll ever see in the world. We got the moves. We got the laughs. We got the speeches. We got the movies. We got the knowledge. What's not to love? If I could think of 5 aliens right now, which I can't, E.T. would probably be number 1.
E.T., Roger.
That's the second alien out of all the aliens in like pop culture. The first one is E.T. The second one is Roger from American Dad.
Paul, Mac and Me.
Mac and Me is a little obscure. I don't think the people at home know what Mac and Me is, honestly.
Is it obscure? I thought
that's pretty obscure. I think that's a pretty obscure reference there. Unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong about that. But I've never met anyone who's also watched Mac and Me ever in my life. I've never met one person who could say they watched Mac and Me. Besides us, obviously, I showed you the film.
Okay, so let's take a moment of silence. Go watch Mac and Me.
Go watch Mac and Me. It was a McDonald's advertisement,
It was,
right?
It was.
But a wholehearted, family-friendly alien romp, which just happened to feature McDonald's.
Had Ronald in it.
And an awesome dance scene in a McDonald's.
He danced.
They drank from the Mars or wherever they came from.
Yeah, didn't they have those little straws?
They have straws that they poke into the ground, and they love Coke. But I can't really agree with them because I'm more of a Diet Coke fan, and I'm not even really like. If someone handed me a Diet Coke, I'd drink it, but I'd prefer a Diet Sam's Cola.
Yeah, me too.
The taste on the palate is a little.
It's just
better.
Unbeatable.
It's an unbeatable.
Me and you,
old time.
We stick with tried and true.
Yeah.
We just love some good, cheap, delicious Diet Sam's Cola.
Why do you have to spend this extra money when Sam's Cola tastes better?
I know. Straight.
It's leading brands.
It's pissing on the competition because it's got cheaper. It tastes better. It's like it's a win-win, epic win.
Yeah. You got to be a dumb brain if you don't. Like, you have to actually have marbles for brains.
Marbles for brains. Dumb as a bag of marbles.
You have marbles for brains, and
I'm even saying
agree that. Yeah, so
they gotta have like
you having marbles for brains isn't an excuse.
They gotta have like really tiny marbles for brains.
You have to have bricks for brains.
You know what? They have those little bouncy balls for brains.
Lasagna for brains. That's what they have. Their brain was misplaced with lasagna because it kind of looks like a brain.
Not just lasagna, but like burnt lasagna.
Burnt lasagna for brains. That's what you have if you don't like Sam's Cola and don't think it's a more cost-effective.
Okay. Yeah.
And just overall tastier drink.
If you say Diet Sam's Cola isn't the best thing that God has ever created, get the fuck off our channel. Because like we said,
because you're a liar.
Liar.
We don't appreciate liars around here. If you lie to us, bye-bye. You just lost your ticket to the Stinky Boys Cast podcast.
Mm-hmm.
Name is a working title. What am I trying to say? Working title.
Progress.
It's a work in progress. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Work title. The title is a work in progress.
They get it.
StinkCast. Right?
StinkCast. StinkyCast?
StinkCast. StinkCast.
Which audience? Wild Hogs? StinkCast or StinkyCast?
Five that we know are watching.
You vote.
If you want to know what 5. We should call the podcast.
What should we call it?
All right, so I think we're good on movies. I think we talked all got about all the
great classics out of the way.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about let's go on to games. Like, all right, Bryson, what's your favorite game of all time? Go.
Let's say it at the same time.
Yeah. You count it down.
Okay.
And we'll say our favorite game.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07.
Tiger Woods Tour
PGA Tour.
That's our favorite game. Same time. That was flawless.
It's not our favorite game. It's
and if anyone didn't say we said that at the same time perfectly,
get the hell out because you're lying. Liar. I'm killing you.
Lying. Your pants were made for lying, and that's just what they'll do.
What they'll do. So walk on out of here because we don't like you.
Exactly. Yeah. Well said, buddy.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
PGA Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07. Every time I say it, it's
gotta freaking change my pants again. God damn it.
Again, every time we say it, this happens. It's such a good game, and you play it once, it's an unforgettable experience. You like golf? You're lying if you say you don't. So whatever. You like golf.
Get the hell out of here.
You like golf, and if you do, it's a crime. If you don't own Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07, you're not a golf fan. That's just the fact. That's just a fact. What's considered the best NBA game? It's NBA 2K12, 13. Which one do people
14.
like? 11? 2K11?
Honest, I've asked. 2K11 and 2K14 are considered some of the best.
They're considered the best?
Yes.
Definitely not 2K18.
No. Hell no.
But that's a different story. Anyways. PGA Tour 07. Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07 is considered the best.
Yeah, from us golf fans, it is. Like, there's nothing better.
It's the only game that exists, us golf fans. That and Wii Sports Golf.
We are constantly playing Tiger Woods. We're playing it right now, actually.
Yeah, we are playing it while we're
hole in one, buddy.
Whoa, that was amazing. We're so good at this game that we always get a hole in one because we have so much practice. And we're such amazing golfers. So we're just really good at the game. Mm-hmm. And if you want to try to play us and you think you can beat us, again, bye, because you're lying because you can't beat us. That's a lie.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Keep dreaming.
A good chuckle when they said they thought they could beat me at the Tiger Woods PGA Tour.
Those fools.
Anyways, here's a moment of silence to go complete the game. Fun game, right?
Yeah, but yes.
Best game you ever played?
Yes.
All right.
And if you said it wasn't, again, you know the drill. So we don't need to repeat it.
You know the drill. We don't need to say it again. We know the drill.
Shelly, shut up.
You know what you need to do, right?
Yes.
You need to go on EA.com, EA Games, and you need to tell them remaster Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07
for PS4,
Xbox One, and PC and 3DS and Switch.
And Switch.
And if they don't, then you riot. Because if you played it, we gave you the time to go complete the whole game. You know this is one of the best games ever made, and it needs to be remastered.
It's a crime.
It's a crime that it's not already remastered. It should have been a launch title with the next-gen consoles.
Like...
The fact that it was when I read the next gen lineup of games and I was reading them, I was like, pretty cool. Infamous Second Son.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. No PGA Tour 07. Like,
I was like,
what do you mean?
What the fuck? No. And that kind of wasn't a surprise.
Right
but then when you hear the Switch is coming out, you're like, all right, Tiger Woods on the go. Here we go, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, you expect a golfing game on your Switch.
But lo and behold,
it's a Nintendo.
But I got a theory. I got a theory about that, Josh.
Yeah, well,
I'll tell you and the audience. I'm thinking that I'm having a silence just for the epic reveal. Okay, so it's been a couple years into the PS4 life cycle.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
PS5 is on the horizon.
It is on the horizon. It's right on the horizon. I'm looking at it now, actually.
I can see it. I can see it far in the distance.
I got to squint, kind of. I kind of got to squint because it's bright.
Yeah.
But I can see it. I can.
Got to put on my binoculars. You can see it pretty good. But
yeah. Yeah. Actually, yeah. No, that actually does help a little bit.
Yeah.
It's still a little bright, but yeah. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. Calling it now. PS5 launch title. PS4 just wasn't. It's just like they tried, but
it just wasn't powerful enough.
Powerful enough, yes. PS5 might be. If it's not a launch title, it's just because it wasn't powerful enough. You heard it here from Stinky Boys.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
So look forward to it on PS6.
They can't even do it on They can't even do it on PC right now. So yes. I doubt consoles can handle it right now.
Yeah, me too.
But we can always have our fingers crossed.
Mm-hmm. Cross them. All of you cross them at once.
All right.
And if it doesn't happen, we know that it's because you didn't cross it. So, go fuck yourself.
So besides Tiger Woods PGA Tour 07, which is the obvious choice for our favorite games. All right. So besides PGA Tour 07, what would you consider your favorite game?
Chicken Hunter 3D.
Chicken Hunter 3D? That's a great choice. I don't have as much playtime with that one as you do, per se, but you've been bugging me to play it. Like
yeah, I really have.
Nagging me to get on that, and I've been meaning to get around it, but hopefully soon I'll get to experience what you've been talking about. All right, so besides those two games, if you couldn't pick those two games, what would be your favorite game of all time?
Maybe. This is a very, like, those two are, like, way up above. This one is, like, you know, it's a very it's third place. But it's still great. I love it, but Last of Us. I know it's
Last of Us.
It's kind of a cliche third choice.
Is it cliche? Is it cliche, though?
I would say so.
Is it a cliche choice? There's nothing wrong with that. If you
I know, there's nothing wrong. It's a great game, you know.
If you enjoyed the game, you think it's that great, there's no crime in that. Because that, you know what that makes you? A truth teller and not a liar.
Which, y'all already know how we feel about liars.
Yeah. So, you're just doing the right thing by admitting that. My favorite game, personally, is Grim Fandango. The Double Fine Productions masterpiece.
Great game, great game. I have played it. Josh had to help me on it. Not a joke, but very good game.
I had to help him the whole game, but it's fine. He enjoyed it.
It's very good.
He was mostly playing for story purposes.
Yes.
At that point.
Nothing wrong with that.
I did all the puzzles again. And no, there's nothing wrong with that. We're just telling the truth because we're not liars.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Great games. Those are both great games. Now that's like we said, that's if we're not counting PGA Tour 07 and Chicken Hunter 3D. Mm-hmm. If we're not counting those two games, then Grim Fandango and Last of Us are our favorite games.
Yes.
I enjoy The Last of Us quite a bit. That is one heck of a game. It's got spooks, scares, tears, laughs, and comments.
And Joel.
It's a great game. Joel, Ellie.
Hey, Josh, do your tell the audience your Joel, because also fun fact for y'all. Josh voiced Joel in Last of Us, and
I did. I voiced Joel himself.
So play a little for us.
Right here on the podcast. You want me to just?
Yes, a little scoop.
Whip it up. Okay, I mean, I will.
Yeah.
All right. Ellie, I found you another comic book. Do you want to read it? And then Ellie says, "No, I'll read it later." Why? You love comic books, and I find one for you, and you don't want to read it? You're always crying about your comic books and how I want to read comic books. I wish I had more comic books. And I find you another comic book, and all you got to say is, "I'll read it later." You're ungrateful. And that's one of my favorite parts of The Last of Us.
I shed a tear. That was really good. It was great. It was great.
Yeah, no, that's why I love that game. Just another reason I love that
And
game.
that asshole, what's that dumb asshole's name? Troy Baker? He tried to just take your credit.
Yeah, they put him in the credits because he did this one snippet of the game. He did voice Joel for like one snippet. And that was everything but the part I just said. But they took the part I said out of the game. That's what sucks. Bryson's seen it because I have some, behind the scenes stuff. But they took my quote out, my voice acting lines out, and replaced them with Troy Baker and credited him. I have no credit anywhere. That's why the line I just said may not be familiar to you, because they took it out. And you can ask Bryson. Mine was way better.
It was. And y'all heard it. Y'all know it was. And if y'all say it wasn't, again, y'all know the drill.
We don't answer.
You know the drill. But exciting news. So apparently
this just in, aliens are real.
Yes. But Troy Baker, apparently he's a bit of an asshole. He rubbed Naughty Dog the wrong way, so they gave him the boot. And who do they come crawling to? Josh, who do they come crawling back to?
Me. Right back to me. Right back to me. I addressed them in my my Joel voice.
He's done it so much lately, y'all gotta understand. It's kind of like it's extension of his voice. He kind of slips back into that with it on accident.
They came crawling back and they said, "Please, just do it." And I said, "No, you left me behind. Why would I ever do anything for you again?" And I walked away right out of that deal. But to be honest, I said I wouldn't do Joel. Here. I said I wouldn't do Joel ever again. But me and Naughty Dog have been talking. We've been kind of smoothing out rough edges and stuff. And they got me on board for The Last of Us 2. Yes, this is the first big news, big reveal for Last of Us 2.
Stinky cabin.
This hasn't been announced yet. This is top secret confidential. But yes, I am indeed voicing Ellie this time around. And Troy Baker will continue to be Joel. But I will be voicing Ellie this time around. And I'm not going to give you a sneak peek of that because I want that to be a nice little surprise for when you go out and pick the game up.
Yeah, I mean, we understand. Your voice is a little scratchy, from doing all those Ellie sessions.
Yeah, so this time, look forward to that. I'm now voicing Ellie.
But yeah, I think that might be...
that about wraps it up.
That about wraps it up. Wrap. We had a good first episode. Y'all know us. I'm Bryson. Josh.
Joshua.
We're the Stinky Boys. Follow us at tube.com/StinkyBoys.
No, don't do that because I haven't set that up. That is not a thing. I don't know what will happen if you do youtube.com/StinkyBoys. I will set that up in the near future.
Probably some other Stinky Boys. I'll support them. They're only support us Stinky Boys.
Yeah, we're the only Stinky Boys.
For real. Follow us on Instagram.
We don't have an Instagram, but
Bryson Flutie. I have an Instagram.
Soon, after the episode is launched, I will start up a Stinky Boys Twitter, Stinky Boys Instagram, and of course we'll have the channel, and then we go follow those.
Pretty soon.
We do all have our own singular social media. If you want to follow us, independently.
Just type in Bryson Flutie. I'm the only Bryson Flutie on there. Just click me in.
He's the only Bryson Flutie on Earth, actually.
Yes, honestly, I think
I'm a little hard to find because I got an average Joe name. But if you just look up, what's my name on there? I don't even remember. A Sad Human Being. That's me. I'm a Sad Human Being. On Twitter, I believe I am just Desoleas. DESOLEAS.
Twitter.
Bryson, what are you on Twitter?
Type in ShellyBird27. That's my handle.
Yep, and you can just go right on there, follow us.
Follow us, and we'll give you a little follow
probably yelling
back.
At someone.
Yeah, probably being a little goofy, a little funny.
Yeah, probably have a little sprinkle of laugh, and a little following Wild Hog.
Wild Hog, yes.
Go follow the Wild Hogs all fan pages, and please, on every page, the Wild Hogs official page, we want you to type in all caps and exclamation points, Wild Hogs 2.
Wild Hogs 2.
Wild Hogs 2.
Tim Allen has the rights to Wild Hogs. So
yeah, so go on Tim Allen's Twitter.
Him on Twitter.
Wild Hogs 2.
Wild Hogs 2. Wild Hogs 2.
And get angry if you have to. Like, Wild Hogs 2.
Wild Hogs 2. Wild Hogs 2. Wild Hogs 2. Wild Hogs 2. Wild Hogs 2. Wild Hogs 2. Wild Hogs 2. Wild Hogs 2.